John, what's your assessment of that?
I thought first half, I thought they had most of the opportunities. They had the woodwork a couple of times. But I thought we worked ourselves into the game, and I thought we finished the first half quite strong. And I thought the game hinged on Michael Cheek having a chance of not scoring, and us making a mistake and them scoring, and it gave them the ascendancy which they took, pushed us back. But the longer it went, the more we got going again. We scored. I'm not on the pitch, I can't see, but our players think we had a penalty on Morgan Ferrier, which wasn't. But at the end of the day, we made the mistake that gave them the first goal. And if you do that, it's going to be hard conceding the first goal. You know, we believe we'll always score. I think today we were joint leading scorers in the league, but we are conceding too many, and that showed today because we conceded a bad goal at a bad time. Longer the game goes, as your away team, I think the other team gets frustrated, but we gave them the ascendancy, and it was very tough for them, but we finished fantastic, and Mark got back in.
Yeah, like you said, they started really well, but you made sort of a little bit of a tactical change there.
Yeah. Maybe it's us, maybe it's other teams. Well, we find the surface a bit quick. We do from our normal training, and we found it a bit quick early on. So we just had an adjustment that helped us. That got us back into the game, and I thought we got back into the game well. And we said at half time that we believe we'll always score. So don't be afraid to take an opportunity. Don't be afraid to get forward. Don't sit deep. Let's get. And Michael, who is a goal scorer, unfortunately he didn't take his chance through one-on-one with a goalkeeper. And then not long after that, I think there was a header back to our goalkeeper that was short. They nipped in and scored and took the ascendancy from us. But we finished strong. And when we scored, believe it or not, I actually believed we'd score again, but we didn't. But so unfortunately it didn't work for us. But our Achilles heel has been our defending, and we're aware of that.
Yeah, it's very frustrating as well. I can see the second so quickly after that.
Yeah, you know, a goal whoever you are, a goal gives you a lift, and it gave them a lift. But we dealt with it in the end. I thought, you know, we didn't sit back. We got forward. We didn't try to be too cautious, and I just felt around the time that we scored, I could see us. You know, you can sometimes see things developing, and I felt that it was developing. When we got back in, I thought there was still enough time to go again. But unfortunately we couldn't get another one.
Yeah, you sort of feel if you maybe got that one back sort of a bit earlier, they might have had a bit.
Yeah, maybe, but you know, there's ifs and buts and maybes. I honestly believe if Michael Cheek, I think probably the best chance of the game, because it was just one-on-one, just him and the goalkeeper, and he is a finisher. He's a very good goal scorer, but that didn't work. And from then on, it probably gave them a little bit of a lift that they got out of jail with that. And they done very well, and they come at us strong, but we actually overcome it. That was the pleasing aspect of that bit. We overcome it and got our goal, and we can discuss the if, whats and maybes of was it or wasn't it a penalty. He didn't give a penalty, so it wasn't a penalty. So as far as I'm concerned, we have to look at ourselves and work again on our defending, because that's the Achilles heel we've got at the moment.
Yeah, it's sort of maybe in a slight sticky patch at the moment. Do you sort of feel you're close to sort of getting out of that, and if that getting a win?
You know what? It's really weird, but you know, I've been in the game so long, and I've learnt to ride the highs and lows. You know, and you know, I've had fantastic highs and disappointing lows, but it's the response that you have to both. You know, you can't get too high with success, can't get too low with failure. What we know, we can score goals. We have to work so terribly hard on our defending, and to me that's going to be the key to where we end up this season.